spent a good year on this board with us. And you know that those gentlemen always said, throw everything out and let's discuss it. You were always in agreement with everything, because I'd talk to you and you was all for it. But now, were you there just as I don't know what you was there for, because up to the time,
I was there for?
I don't know, because you were in agreement with all
I was
of it.
taking part in that organizing that organization until I saw what was taking place.
What was taking place that you're against?
Well,
Let me just talk to the whole.
I believe in dealing publicly in public.
Well, but you know that was just a screening committee. It wasn't open to the public, the meetings. But they are now, and he always said, the attorney always said, once the utility board was formed and the corporation was signed, then all the meetings would be open to the public, and they have been. But let me explain some things to you. This guy now, Kentucky Water, owns waters. If you want to sell your water plant to them, that's fine. First of all, all three cities do not have to participate, and Carl knows that. That's been discussed, that if they didn't want to, then it'd just be Cumberland and Lynch. There's $1 million laying there that we can use, but if we don't make a decision to use that, somebody else is going to get it.
No, that's false.
No, now he alluded to that down there the other day, that we got under the gun. You remember him saying we got under the gun? You call Mr. Covington tomorrow and see who he's going to give it to if we don't use it. I mean, that's...
We drew down on that, Lou, $30,000 to repair 2 pumps in the water.
Well, I know that.
And then drew down $80,000 for the engineering firm to come up here and do the study, and the Cumberland Ad Board took $15,000 of it. So what they're doing is just whittling it down to the point where there won't be anything left for us to do.
Did we get the benefit of that money?
That's one of
Yes,
my
we did.
How long did it take us to get that $80,000 survey?
I
6
don't
years.
know.
6 years.
Well, but that's not what this is all about.
Yes, it
That's
is
not what
too.
it's all about anyway.
Yes,
All three systems are in terrible shape.
And listen,
Come on, start.
I'm going to leave this is a council decision, and I've got a
Let me,
motion and a
but
second.
he's not gonna let me explain what,
I think we need to listen to him where he's on.
I mean, and he's on the board, he knows I'm telling the truth.
He
He knows I'm truthful about it. This board, once it gets started, now Charles, here's the situation. First of all, when we first get started turning over to management, then we'll not assume that, but when we come to ownership of the water system, then we assume the debt also. We will take to that. That's the way he explained that the other day.
It says
you were there.
eventually right here in the paper.
Well-
Nothing specifies that, Blue.
Well,
What if eventually it never comes?
it will. It will. The
How
board
do you
will.
know? There's
You're on the board.
$1.1 million there. We have no way of knowing how much of that money
I'll
is going to be
assure
elected
you
consultant
that it will
fees.
happen in all three cities.
When? How soon?
Well, he didn't know that himself. I can't guarantee no time frame on it.
3, 4
Now,
years.
here's another thing. Let me make this point. This board will hire an engineering firm. Now, this guy, I don't know where he got his information. There'll be an engineering firm hired. You know that we're to judge those. 15 of them will come down to us. They mentioned that. The engineering firm will decide it'd be a whole new system for all three cities. This guy says patchwork. That's not the case. A whole new system, new wastewater treatment plant and water treatment plant that will handle the whole Tri-City. This board sets the rates. There is no pay for the board members. I don't know where that got started. There is no outside people coming in to run this system. I
That's the
don't know.
first I've heard about pay for the board members.
Huh?
When did it start? Who?
There's all kinds of rumors out there. People start all kinds of rumors to defeat this thing.
A lot of
It's
people
best-
said
this
the
is
reason the
best
board wanted to be
deal
there is because they
that
wanted to put
Cumberland
money in their
and
pocket.
Tri-City
If
is
they're not getting it, they
going
can't
to
put
have
money in their pocket.
because they're going to pay for most of it. They're going to be loans, but we're going to get plenty of grants on that. They've already started getting grants from KIA, and the matter of approval today, the attorney called me, they got somebody's gonna pay the $30,000, our share, to get a grant. It ain't gonna cost the cities nothing like that guy's talking about, you know, you have to pay and still don't have anything. Of course, they'd love to buy this system because we pay. Their rates are high. They got stockholders now, he told you that. They gonna demand money.
9%.
That's the last thing you wanna do is give your water system away to somebody outside. We still are gonna be here to run it, but I would love for you all to wait and let Mr. come in. Now, I do not know why Mr. Dodd called down here to tell us the results. Apparently, somebody wanted to know what they were gonna do, because normally they don't ever call and tell us what they do in their council meetings.
Yeah, I was very interested in what they did.
Well, I talked to Mr. Burns one-on-one. We went to lunch together, and he finally told me, for one thing, I wanted to clear up, how soon would any project start for any new sewer or water plants? That's way down the road.
Well,
And when we went to this now, I asked him plainly, I said, what are we going to do in the meantime? He said, all we're going to do in the meantime, and it's right here, it's regionalization of rehabilitation of the projects that we have, which the plants that we have.
right, they will take care right now of what we need, all of this board will take care of all of the leaks that we have.
And he told me, another thing
Temporarily
he
fix
told me,
those till we get the new system in. We don't wanna lose all that water.
he told me
You know, we're
flat out
trading.
that they would not assume these debts. They would stay in the city's name,
Well,
and they would pay them in our name. My concern is if that board
I
goes
sure
under,
heard him say the other day that the board would resume the debts,
he
really.
plainly told me that they would not. It would be in
I don't know.
our name.
I don't
We
know.
would pay they would pay the bill in our name.
Pay what?
I think we need for him to come and clarify it for us for any decision.
I would be glad to
I really
invite
do.
those guys here and let, you listen to this guy, you ought to listen to these fellas.
This same
because
water
this is where the money's
company,
coming
you know,
from.
this is in Fayette County. I remember whenever they took over. My daughter called me jumping straight up and down because her water bill was so high.
Kentucky Water cost Commissioner,
You know what
the
our
mayor,
minimum rate for
cost the
2,000
mayor his job down
You
there.
know what our minimum rate
Sure
for
did.
2,000 gallons is?
What?
It's $21 and something. He said his rate for 5,000 gallons is $35.
Carl, they're wanting to make 8.5%. He told you.
Hey, yeah,
8.5%
they
on
gotta
every
clear
5,000
8%.
I'm
gallons
not
that goes
saying
through
you to
it.
sell our assets
Yeah.
to that. I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
I'm just.
But there's other options. Can I say something?
Yeah.
If you have any questions, anybody have any questions for me, I'll try to answer them. I don't have all of them, but for a year and a half, we've been working on this. And we've done an awful lot of study and working on it. And Carl's been there for at least a year or so. He missed the first couple of meetings or three. And you mentioned about that, so you're holding that against them, Carl. That was their decision. No city had the first meeting had alternates there. It wasn't anything personal against you.
No, it wasn't. It was against everybody that would want to attend that meeting.
No, it wasn't.
Every citizen had a right to attend that meeting because it was a public meeting in a public building, and you couldn't have kept them out.
Well, that was their decision, not ours.
But they don't have that decision. Like these appointing.
It sounds like you've got a hard
Wait,
feeling
don't
toward these
tell me
guys.
what I've got, Lou. Let me tell
Well,
you what I've got.
the way you're
I'm
talking
not
about
telling you
them.
what you've got, so you let me explain myself. I've let you talk you.
Okay,
And
go
explain
ahead.
yourself. Okay, but about appointing these members of things. The council has the authority to appoint the members and specify the terms of appointment. Those people are working under a different ordinance over there, or KRS.
Yes, they are.
We are working under our own city ordinance.
Well, he
This
explained,
council is the one that
he
determines.
explained that also. That's a corporation. Their laws are a little different
But why are
than
they appointing,
83A.
why are they appointing the members, and specifying the periods of time?
All I can say is that, the people agreed to that.